Hello everyone and welcome back again to another chapter. This is Wendy Katubay-Rapada from Bachelor of Elementary Education, 4th year. So for today's video, I will be reporting on evaluating messages and images of different types of text reflecting different cultures used in the educational setting. So there are things to be considered in evaluating messages or images. Images should be evaluated on several levels. Visual analysis is an important step in evaluating an image and understanding its meaning. It is also important to consider textual information provided with the image because the image source in the original context of the image and the technical quality of the image. So why is it important to evaluate text of different culture? Of course, multicultural literature serves as a powerful tool in enabling students to gain a better understanding of both their own culture and the culture of others. So students therefore develop greater cognitive skills as they learn to engage with and critically evaluate the text that they have read. Now, so what are media messages? Media messages contain information and ideas that are shared to a large audience of people. So if these are not scrutinized properly, they may become agents of misinformation and lead people to form wrong judgment and images on the subject of the wrongly presented media message. So by critically evaluating media messages, we ensure that the ideas presented are accurate, relevant, and appropriate to be posted or shared with everyone. Now, evaluating messages. So why do we evaluate messages? The importance of evaluating the effectiveness of the messages is by developing and using strategic questions to identify strengths and weaknesses. So there are four main qualities for an effective message. We have simplicity, specificity, structure, and stickiness. Let us talk first on simplicity. So in order to ensure that the messages have simplicity, we should ask ourselves two questions. Is the purpose evident? Is the core message clear? Now, let's move on to the specificity. It refers to our choices of language and its usage in order to ensure language is specific. When we ask ourselves, is language specific? Is language concrete rather than abstract? Does it use words which have additional meaning and could perhaps be misconstrued? The third one is structure. These are the ideas should be organized and easy to follow. So these are the questions you may use. Does the messages have a structure? Is there a more effective way to arrange the ideas? And the fourth one is stickiness. The messages should display coherent and unity of ideas. So this would be your guide question. Does the idea of the message flow smoothly? So you can ask those series of questions. Now, let's move on to evaluating images. It is important to critically evaluate images you use for research, study, and presentation. Images should be evaluated like any other source, such as journal articles or books, to determine their quality, reliability, and appropriateness. So visual analysis is an important step in evaluating an image and understanding its meaning. So there are three steps of evaluating an image, and these are: first, identifying source; second, interpret contextual information; third, understand implications. Now, just look at the screen and I will show to you on how to use images on Google to avoid plagiarism. So as you can see, for example, we will search on the president of the Philippines. So as you can see, yes, you search on the Google, and then you can see now the faces of the president in the Philippines. So in order to avoid plagiarism, as you can see on this side, there is a tool, and then as you can see, you press here, and then you put a check on that. Okay, that's it. Now, the content analysis. What do you see? What is the image all about? Are there people in the image? What are they doing? How are they presented? Can the image be looked at different ways? How effective is the image as a visual message? Now, let us have practice analyzing images. So I have here an example. So as you can see, let's work together. There is an earth or a globe, and then surrounded by different people in different cultures. And then also, as you can see, there are people who has disabilities, which they hold each other, work together, yes, and there is no exemption. All of us are accepted, whatever our differences are. And that's how you analyze picture. What is the message being presented in the particular image? Visual analysis. How is the image composed? What is in the background and what is in the foreground? What are the most important visual? Now, the image source. Where did you find the image? What information does the source provide about the origins of the image? Is the source reliable and trustworthy? Was the image found in an image database, or was it being used in another context to convey meaning? The technical quality. Is the image large enough to suit your purpose? Are the color light in balance? Is the image a quality digital image without pixelation or distortion? Is the image in a file format you can use? Now, contextual info. What information accompanies the image? Does the text change how you see the image? Is the textual information intended to be factual and informed, or is intended to be influence what and how you see? What kind of context does the information provide? Does it answer the questions where, how, and why? Now, to evaluate messages and images of different types of text reflecting different culture, the following should do. First, understand how the specified cultures live. Second, how the people in the specified group communicate each other. Third, learn the symbolism of their culture. Fourth, be aware of every detail such as an artifact, language, and symbolism. 5. Get the meanings being addressed by the images. 6. Get the important elements conveyed by the images. 7. Getting the audience for the image. And there are also additional tips in evaluating images. I have here 3. So first is get the meaning being addressed by the images. Second, get the important elements conveyed by the images. And the third one is getting the audience for the images. Now, to end this video, again, this is Wendy Katubay Rapada, your future educator taking up Bachelor of Elementary Education. Thank you everyone for watching. Keep safe and have a nice day.